Okay, so the way the Portage and Main is set up, like I said earlier, conventional boiler, you throw the wood on, there's some baffles up top, catch the heat rolls out, goes through the stack, out through the stack, and a lot of heat goes through the stack. And then you have gasification units, which most of them are down fire, so air comes in, pushes through the ash pit, reburns to a high temp, and then out through the stack. So the Portage and Main that we have has an extra area to catch heat on the way out. So it's not just a burn chamber with an exhaust. It's a burn chamber, upper chamber, and then exhaust. So we're getting more heat out of the water with this unit. What makes it better is more heat. It's not as efficient as a gasifier, but the bonus side of that is the amount of maintenance it takes to maintain a gasifier. These gasifiers are always having issues. I don't know of any company out there that has a gasifier that there's not an issue. Unless you go into Europe and buy one of the little household units that are super efficient, but you're chopping up little kindling pieces of wood and it's burning like amazing stuff. The Europeans are way ahead of America, North America, the whole deal. But outside of that, the pallet burners, the whatever else, the gasifiers here in North America all have issues at some point. The seals, the clinkers, the creosote, there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be something going on that you have to maintain, you have to pay attention to. Whereas a conventional boiler, just throw wood in and go. You lose a lot of heat. The Portage and Main, you get a lot of that heat back. So what makes it better? Less maintenance, ease of use, ease clean, more heat. If you have access to natural gas, there's no reason for anything. Just get a natural gas boiler. If you have no access to natural gas and your option is propane, you're at least double the price. At least double the price of natural gas. So to heat your home, you're spending thousands of dollars a winter. So it's kind of like summertime with the air conditioning full tilt. If you have propane, you're going to spend thousands of dollars to keep this place warm. So by having a space and access to wood, you can heat your home for half to quarter, depending on your source of wood. So for us, we have a local company here in town, a tree service company, right? And I can order wood. They bring it on a flatbed. I chop it to length. I split it to length, and I stack it. And it is for the price of one propane tank, I can heat my whole house and barn for the whole season on wood. I just have to go out twice a day, load it in the morning, load it at night, done. And the house maintains anywhere between 74 to 80 degrees all winter long, snow melt, barn, the whole deal. So propane, it's gonna be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a tank every time you fill it. Natural gas is the way to go if you have access, but if you have access to wood and the space to burn, the outdoor units are amazing. And you can run those lines everywhere. I mean, you got a chicken coop you want to keep warm, run some lines out to it. It's just pumps, pumping water A to B and back. So why would you want one? Ease of use, cheap, and the heat is amazing. Okay, so most outdoor units, you have two water lines, a water line in and a water line out. So all that thing does is heat water. So So I have to pump water from there to my distribution center, and then the distribution center sends the heat out to all the different zones and then back to the boiler to be reheated. So 2 lines insulated in the ground, and power is your basic deal. And this Portage and Main, like I said, my unit that I built, I had 2 blowers on it, and when this thing fired up, it was like a jet engine. I mean, my unit produced a ton of heat, 170-degree water coming from the boiler to my basement. I got a 100-gallon tank in the basement that goes to my distribution system, and that was 170-degree water in the basement. Whereas this unit here, I'm getting 140-degree water coming into the basement, and plenty of heat for my distribution system here. But this unit that I've got now, it's got an itty-bitty fan. It hardly uses any power at all. It kicks on, it kicks off. You can hardly tell it's even running. So it's just simmering the wood. It's overall, no complaints. This thing is solid as a rock, and it's the way to go. Once you get your unit, you hook it up, install it properly. They have a warranty system, and you use their chemicals. You send water samples in once a year, and if anything goes, I don't know the numbers on it, but the warranty is solid as a rock. If anything rots out within this time period and you follow your directions and do your part, they will replace the water jacket. So as far as warranty goes, the little fan on the back, there's nothing to it. Pieces and parts, this thing is solid built, it's simple. The only thing is the water jacket. The water jacket's, if you maintain it like they say with the chemicals, which they say, and you do the samples, if something goes wrong, they will replace the water jacket. Like I said earlier, the whole top comes off if it has to be replaced. The base is solid as a rock, no matter what. So they stand by their product. I can't say anything bad about them. It's a good unit. It's solid built. It's designed, purpose built, and it's ready to be worked on if necessary. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't see the necessity to work on it because it's so well built. So, like I said, I started looking at boilers. We bought this house in 98. This is a 130-plus-year-old schoolhouse out in the middle of nowhere. Insulation for crap. Everything was horrible. It was a rough go, and I found a boiler in the classifieds used, and that was my first boiler. So I've been digging into boilers ever since, and I'm a techie guy, or not even techie. I'm a nerd. I like to tinker. I'm a tinker guy. I wouldn't say techie. I'm a tinker guy. I like to tinker with stuff. I like to build stuff. I like to modify stuff. The gasifiers always intrigued me because more, better. So digging into the boilers and looking, Europe, North America, everything else, you can see pros and cons from every company. Like I've got a brother-in-law who's got a central boiler, and he's been running this thing forever, and he hasn't bought propane in over 10 years. He's heats his hot water year-round with this thing, but he's going through a ton of wood every year. But he's got a basic unit, heat in, heat out, and it heats his barn, his horse barn, his house. He's good to go. I wanted more, so I ended up building, and researching what was available on the market. Portage and Main kept popping up, and the more I dug into them, the more it's just an even Steven company. They have a good product, good products, and they stand by their stuff. They're not fancy, they're not showy, they're not pushing, but they have solid gear. And that's, like I said, with cancer possibly on a limited time frame here, my family needing to heat, I wanted something that was going to be reliable for the next 10 years, no problem, and heat if I'm not here to maintain whatever. So the Portage and Main line, well built. The people that build it, everybody I've had contact with, solid people. I have no complaints. They've gone out of their way to take care of me. It's a good company, good people, and that's what I chose for my family to heat our house through the winter.